Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're going to be looking at my custom Super Shredder figure. Now this design might not look familiar to most of you, and that's because it's an original design that my customer wanted. He said he wanted a pretty much black and red, or grayscale and red, Super Shredder. So this is what we came up with. We got the red cape and the red loincloth thingy, and the suit part, his whole undersuit is like a really dark gray, dry brushed over black. So it has some nice shading, and then we made the armor parts and metal parts a nice bright silver that looks worn down. So it's not an original, or not a completely original design, in that the recipe has been done probably a dozen times by other people, at least the basic recipe, and it's not comic accurate or not cartoon accurate or not video game accurate or movie accurate. It's just an original color scheme. So if you don't like it, that's okay. My customer wanted it, and he likes it, and I like it, so that's all that matters. Now what I did to make this was I took the Rarl, or you know what, I hate the guy's name. The guy that came in the Conan 2-pack from the Legendary Comic Book Heroes, so I took him, and I gave him some new parts, but he's basically the same size as he always was, just about 8 inches tall. He's got the original Playmates Super Shredder head, shoulder pads, gauntlet pieces, and boot pieces on him. That took a little finagling to get them all to fit, especially up here, but that worked out. I was able to modify the cape that he came with and add the shoulder pads to that, and then the head just took a lot of hollowing out, but that ended up fitting as well. Because those figures had really big heads, and it worked perfectly for this size figure. And then the sculpt of the original armor on the figure worked out nicely with the parts that I had to add to him, so I was pretty happy with that. Modified the loincloth just a little bit, modified the belt, and then this sword is from some Spawn figure, but I had to sand down the blade and this piece here so it didn't have any Spawn stuff on it. The cool thing about the sword is this little handle piece right here, this pommel, no, that's not the pommel, is it? I don't know, whatever. This ball piece with the spike on it comes off, so that just slides in and out of his hand fairly easily, so he doesn't have to hold that all the time. And then this claw hand, while it looks cool like that, I thought would be extra nice, because I remember in the game, I could be remembering incorrectly, but the Turtles in Time game, which is the best Turtles game ever, pretty sure Super Shredder had like a fire ability, so I took some Ghost Rider head fire and repainted it to have some purple and red shading, and that fits onto his hand like that, so you can put him in some cool poses so that he's ready to fight some turtles with some fire and a big ass sword and a red cape, red loincloth, and gray bodysuit. So I think it's pretty cool personally. I know it's not accurate, and I like the accurate version, but I'm also quite pleased with how this came out. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more custom figures, figure reviews, and other good stuff. Don't forget to let me know what you think about this custom in the comment section below. And in the meantime, keep collecting.